Now, you guys are not telling us super story on this particular matter wey concern Nedu and the things wey surround him. That you came out and you are not telling Nigerians that some of the things where you talk on the podcast with Nedu, that the guy was the one that asked you to say those things, that you was forced to say those things, as if the guy just say, as if Ojebo Towaginishi Sigiku those things now. Somebody invited you for a podcast. You dress up as a matured man. According to what you talk in that particular interview, you talk say that what the guy was after now just the view, which you know that particular view when they after they giving revenue. Yes, and you came for the podcast, and he told you, "Okay, this is what you're going to do for me. I want you to say it this way. I want you to say it this way." And some of the things we ask you to talk, now what they against you, now against yourself, and also other things where you talk in that particular interview, and you agreed. After the agreement, you now enter the podcast and say all those things, and you are not telling us now to believe you that those things was forced on you to say. You know that those things are just for him to get view and get his own revenue, and you are telling us that allegedly that you did not bargain anything with him before you came out and be saying those things. As a matured man, the business you know saying they do. You came for the podcast and you discover that what this guy is looking for is just view. You also have to do your own business. Or you just collected your own money and go, and now you are not telling us that he forced you to say all those things. And you want us to believe you, Huknal and Senka. Yes, now, you want us to believe you. Yes, okay, let's assume now that you guys did not, even maybe you wanted to play a gentleman, you did not ask him to pay you anything, which allegedly, I know such a thing must have entered here. And you came to that podcast and he asked you to say all this kind of thing. Even some of the things where he talk is also the ones where they against you, and you agree as a matured man. No be say in use Egbe talk she say that you must do this kind of thing. I've been a juju when you do you the thing. You tell us now. Because you talk say maybe like saying use something. No use anything, just tell us the truth, or you guys are just telling us super story. I bet you guys should stop all these stories about Nedu issue. If you know you are coming again to tell us story, all this kind of story that all the things where you talk for that particular podcast was what he told you to say, which means both of owner don't bargain for the thing, because you know saying a view when they in the after, and that particular view when they after they give her money. So as a mature person, and you know that this is what this guy need, you also have to have agreement with him. Not after having the agreement with him, you get your own pay and he get his own pay. After you come out and be telling the Nigerians that he forced you to say those things. Okay, I beg, go and sit down. I beg, you guys should stop telling us all this super story. I beg, we have more important things to think about and to talk about in Nigeria. All the things people are doing now, just super story, because a matured man like you, like anybody that will also come out and tell this kind of thing, you will not come to a podcast with somebody and that person asks you to say this kind of thing, and those things where he tell you to say, saying that something will go bring reaction from people, and most of the reaction where this thing go bring outside will not be positive reaction, and you agree to say those things. Without any agreement. Again, wait till they tell ourselves as a child now. Doesn't don't use you now. You don't come to use us now. I beg you, when they come down small. I remember my humble self, like my peace and love. Please, we have more important things to discuss in Nigeria and to make Nigeria work. All of us know Nigeria, our country is not working. You got the point. We move. Don't play. Peace and love.